Friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, welcome to another episode of the Texas Conservative Channel, where, of course, you know it is my business to keep track of the absolutely stupid and absurd statements by the Democrat Party and their leader. And there's no question, during the course of this objective and during the course of doing these duties here on this channel, I have to point out that news has been made. Barack Obama has squandered the Nato summit. Barack Obama has squandered the $75 million world trip, and he has squandered it to the tune of 10 very Democrat Party stupid statements. And this is his text, people, and so I must point it out. Stupid statement number one, and I quote, "And I thank my fellow leaders for the sense of common purpose that they brought to our work here," end quote. There is no common purpose. Barack Obama is pulling the United States out of the Middle East. He's passing the buck along to our allies, and our allies have no doubt what Barack Obama's intentions are. So that is a stupid statement. Stupid statement number two, and I quote, "And today we stand united in Afghanistan so that terrorists who threaten us have no safe haven, and so that Afghan people can forge a more hopeful future," end quote. So how in the hell are the Afghan people going to forge a more hopeful future? And how in the hell are the terrorists who threaten us not having a safe haven? How in the hell is that going to take place if indeed we pull out of Afghanistan? Makes no sense. It's a Democrat Party stupid statement. And folks, friends, relatives, strangers, and enemies, I'm pointing it out for you. Stupid statement number three, and I quote, "First, we aligned our approach on the way forward in Afghanistan, particularly on a transition to full Afghan lead that will begin in early 2011 and will conclude in 2014, end quote. Again, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda were allied together. We were winning the war against Al-Qaeda. We had control of Afghanistan. And Barack Obama decided to pull out of Iraq and Afghanistan. So again, another absolutely absurd, stupid-ass statement by Democrat Barack Obama. And stupid statement number four, and I quote, "It is important for the American people to remember that Afghanistan is not just an American battle," end quote. Well, I guess every other country in the world had twin towers that got attacked by Al-Qaeda. It is our fight. This stupid son of a bitch is trying to pass the buck along to somebody else. Barack Hussein Obama is afraid of terrorists. He's afraid to fight them. All he wants to do is wait till they get here. And if they don't blow up something, if they don't nuke a city and we catch them, we get lucky and catch them, then we try them. And we give them juries and access to lawyers. That's how he thinks the war on radical Islam should be fought. It's ridiculous. It's a Democrat Party stupid statement. Another stupid statement, and I quote, "With the additional resources that we've put in place, we're now achieving our objective of breaking the Taliban's momentum and doing the hard work of training Afghan security forces and assisting the Afghan people," end quote. Again, when in the hell did our objective go from destroying Al-Qaeda and destroying the Taliban to ending their momentum? How in the hell did our go from being something important to being something stupid? Again, Democrat Party stupid statements, and I'm keeping track of it for you here on the Texas Conservative Channel. Here's another one. "Here in Lisbon, we agreed that in early 2011 will mark the beginning of a transition to Afghan responsibility. And we adopted the goal of Afghan forces taking the lead for security across the country by the end of 2014, end quote. He's telling Al-Qaeda, "Hey, Al-Qaeda, in 2014, we're leaving. We're giving it up. We're giving up the fight no matter what's going on." Arbitrary deadlines. It's ridiculous. It's stupid statements by the Democrat Party. And here's another one. And I quote, "I've made it clear that even as Americans transition and troop reductions will begin in July, we will also forge a long-term partnership with the Afghan people. And today, NATO has done the same. So this leaves no doubt that as Afghans stand up and take the lead, they will not be standing alone, end quote. So first of all, we're turning over our fight for the people that attacked America. We're turning over Iraq. We're turning over Afghanistan as well to the Taliban. You know, we're going to give it back to them, and we're going to let the Afghans take over the fight in that country against them, and then we're going to pull out, and then we're going to make an absurd statement to the world that they will not be standing alone. You know, the Democrats are absolutely yellow piss poor at national security. They make stupid statements, one right after another. These words are not made up. And there's no doubt that I'm going to point it out here on the Texas Conservative Channel. I'm doing this for you, as I leave no stone unturned and I leave no bullshit unchallenged. I come prepared, people. Here's another stupid statement. We see Russia as a partner, not an adversary. Let me quote him. I quote, "We see Russia as a partner, not an adversary," end quote. So the country that's helping Iran get nuclear power plants and helping them get long-range missiles and helping them get nuclear warheads, we're a partner with them. We're a partner with the vodka-drinking Russians. You know, Barack Obama is getting smacked hip and thigh by the Russians. They are tearing his ass alive. He's making America look bad. He's making America look weak. How in the hell could we see Russia as a partner? You know, it's you know, if we wasn't giving up NASA like Barack Obama wants to do, we wouldn't have to go kissing up to the Russians, taking their shit. You know, taking their shit like the shit they give us, you know, by giving Iran all this weaponry. It's ridiculous. Stupid statements by Democrats. Stupid statements by Democrats. Stupid national security positions. But all is not lost. www.youtube.com/JVBJASPERTX, where we're trying to keep it straight and we're trying to get the information out. And of course, stupid statement number 10, and I quote, "Of course, it's work that cannot end here, and I'm so pleased to announce the United States will host the next NATO summit in 2012, a summit that will allow us to build on the commitments that we've made here today as we transition to full Afghan lead, build new capabilities, and expand our partnerships, and ensure the most successful alliance in history will continue to advance our security and prosperity well into the future," end quote. Partners with Russia, who's helping Iran, who's threatening us, that's advancing our security. How can he say it? You know, turning the battlefield over to the ill-equipped Afghan army, turning over the fight against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, instead of the United States maintaining that fight. You know, how in the hell can that be advancing our security? Folks, it's not. And you can listen to the lies, you can listen to the Democrat Party lies about successes in national security. You can listen to their lies about taxes, or you can come here. You know, that was a $75 million trip by Barack Obama. You know, squandered with 10 very seriously stupid ass statements. It comes to $7.5 million per stupid statement. $7.5 million of taxpayer money for a squandered trip. And the only thing that come from it is our emboldened enemies and confused allies and wasted out the ass of taxpayer dollar. Folks, come see me on the next episode of the Texas Conservative Channel, where I'm trying to keep track of this for you. See you then.